All right, so Baby Gohan and Goten are officially released in game as an LR character, which is really interesting. We're gonna take a look here at what this character is able to do. Very excited to see exactly how good they're gonna be. Really interesting choice, but it is a yellow coin LR, so you know what? Fair enough, right? Their intro animation is pretty good. I guess we could talk about their entrance animation right now, now that we're on it, right? But if there's another Crota Body Mind category ally on the team upon their entry turn, very easy to get if you're running Baby's leader skill. They will get 10% chance to dodge for 3 turns and another 10% chance to dodge on their first appearance. They have a 50% baseline chance to dodge. Then before they attack, they also get another 10% chance to dodge, right? So in total, we add all that up. That is 80% chance to dodge in turn 1 before they attack. But if there's another Crota Body and Mind category ally in the same turn, they will get the final 20% to have guaranteed 100% chance to dodge before this character does attack, which is, I think, pretty cool. I guess we could just start off by attacking Zamasu here, but we could see they do have a battle motion as well. I do like their battle motion. Like, I think it looks pretty sick personally. We can go ahead and get them max key here, which is going to be really good for them. They get a bunch of like additionals and extra stats depending on, you know, what key they're at. If they're at 18 key or more, they get an additional with a 70% chance to be a super. And then at 24 key, they get 100% attack and provide 20% defense support to Crota Body and Mind category allies. Since that is when attacking, that actually does count as a phase 2 support essentially. So it's basically multiplicative, as the community would call it. They do also want to evade a bunch of attacks. When they dodge an attack within the turn, they will launch an additional super attack. Actually, after evading an attack, it says launches an additional super attack. I don't know if that's a permanent buff. If it's just like one attack in the turn, because it doesn't specify within the turn. So I'm gonna assume that it is just like they get an additional super attack for the rest of the battle. But with every attack they dodge, they'll get key 1 up to 5. 30% attack up to 150%, and 50% defense up to 250%. So they do want to dodge a bunch of times in order to get their full passive up, right? They also do have a 3-turn attack and defense raise on their 12 key super attack, and a 3-turn greatly attack and defense raise on their 18 key. So we're going to see their stats shoot up quite a bit after they super attack here. And right here, they have guaranteed dodge before the attack. So that's going to be looking really, really good for this character. So they're at a 24.5 million attack stat here. Linked up with Baby, they do share a couple of links together. And they will get their guaranteed additional super. They have the 70% chance of an additional super. And then we have the hinted potential system as well. So each one of these are raising their attack and defense for multiple turns right here, which is why we see their stats going up a little bit higher and higher. So they're not going to have their full passive just yet, but they are almost going to be fully built up. After they attack, they do lose 90% chance to dodge, or not 90%, 10% chance to dodge, which brings them down to 90%. But really, I mean, you could get caught for sure. Like 100%, you can get caught by that. But it doesn't seem like it's really too bad, honestly. Rose right here is at a 40 million attack stat just starting off the gate, looking pretty nice right there for this guy. And keep in mind that Baby is also providing support to Crota Body and Mind category characters. I believe it's what, 50% attack? Yeah, 50% attack support to Crota Body and Mind. So overall, looking pretty nice here. We'll just skip next turn. I don't really think there's a reason to show next turn, and the reason why is mostly because we're taking a look at the new character rather than Baby himself. Right here, 160k. I mean, Goku Black took less damage this turn than he usually would have because of the fact that we do have all that support right there. So I think the Ager Rose should be fine here. Does he get key when receiving an attack by any chance? He does not build up key, unfortunately. I don't really feel too safe with Baby there though, so we'll just like kind of keep things as it is. And in fact, we could just stay at 70% HP. Just because Rose does get his extra defense at lower HP levels. And we'll just kind of bring some of these orbs together. We'll get this with the Golden Frieza, I guess, and let's move over to the next turn. Alright, so now Baby is transforming here on turn 3. So with that, we will get the, I believe it's 60% support. Yeah, it is 60% support now for Baby, so you know our character will hit a little harder. We do have a Scouter ability because it's full extreme class, so overall we're going to be looking pretty nice here. Now, LR Gohan and Goten here, at least the possessed version, they do have an active skill that can be activated essentially from the turn after they evade an attack, where they'll get Key 5, 30% attack, and then not only will their attacks be effective against all types, but they'll have guaranteed dodge on top of everything else. Man, locking here is very unfortunate. Not really a fan of how the locking turned out, but we might just wait to transform with this character. I mean, Baby, what does he have? 70% chance to dodge before attacking. I mean, I'm not really like oh yeah, I can't wait to put Baby right there, but kind of feel like I have to. We'll get a bunch of STR key spheres and heal up a little bit. I mean, I would like Omega to probably be where that super attack is anyways, and as long as we dodge the super and stuff, we should be okay. I could use the active skill here, but I do want to wait one more turn, and the only reason why I want to wait one more turn is so that they can get fully built up, because they just need one more chance to dodge here. And if we take a look here again, they do have a, what's it called? I mean, we see that they evade 4 attacks. They still do have a 90% chance to dodge before attacking and 80% after. Then, since their active skill gives them guaranteed dodge, I might as well save it for the final turn. Let's try to wipe Zamasu out here is what I'm thinking. I think that'll be a good idea. And we'll just see from here. We could use Omega's Domain. Omega's Domain, oh, actually, we healed a lot of, yeah, look at that defense, actually. 2.1 mil. Now, again, like I said, their super attack effect, they do have this 50% attack and defense for 3 turns, and this attack and defense for 3 turns here as well. Still, I'm not sure if I should use Omega's active here, just because if we do receive an attack with Baby, I don't want to like instantly die per se, because Omega's Domain does buff the characters here. In fact, it doesn't even buff the Gohan and Goten. Only his intro will give them extra attack right here. It is a 4-turn key 2 and 70% attack buff. We'll just keep things the way they are. I think that'll be fine, and we'll just grab these AGL key spheres. Let's just do this right here. That will give us the extra defensive support, so hopefully Baby dodges the super attack especially is what we need. If he doesn't dodge the super, then you know, it is what it is after all, but ideally he does do that. Nice, thank you Baby for dodging the super. Okay, and with the AoE, we should be looking good here as well. And yeah, I mean, Gohan and Goten, they're gonna do a lot extra damage compared to last turn, because last turn they only had 2 dodges, but now they already have, actually they're gonna be fully built up in terms of their attack because of the AoE. Still, it's still nice to see a turn without their active skill, I guess. Even though it's a turn 3 situation, we could save the active skill for when we are gonna actually either finish off Zamasu or finish off Goku Black. I mean, that's a 50 mil attack stat right there without the active. And they have a bunch of additionals. Now, in terms of critical hit chance, this character doesn't have any built into their kit, actually. So, gotta keep that in mind. They have no critical hits in their kit. In terms of hidden potential build, I guess full critical hit would make the most sense to me. That just makes sense, right? And they could get the hidden potential system here. They did not, but they still have a lot of stacks there. We should be able to kill Zamasu next turn is what I'm thinking. Zamasu should be pretty much done with both Goku Blacks rounds. We have Baby's other, like the other Baby will be transforming. And we should be looking really, really strong here. But I mean, that's a pretty big boost. Now, we have Omega's intro. That's definitely a pretty significant thing to change. But we also have them fully built up. So next turn, we'll see the active skill, and that should be pretty huge. Actually, Omega dies. Well, okay. Well, we'll hop back in. So this is a turn without Baby here, but this, again, will show off that they still have the guaranteed dodge. Goku Black is corroded body and mind here. They won't have a lot of links. I mean, we could put them in the middle, I guess, if we wanted to get GT, but I think I would definitely rather do this. Let's just see what they look like here in case, you know, we don't have Baby on rotation. I think this is like one of the better builds for the team anyways, like Baby's team specifically. And I'm not using the free-to-play characters because I want to save that for their own video, but again, no matter what, as long as we have Grow to Body and Mind on rotation, we have guaranteed dodge on the first turn here. So we got 4 dodges here already, I believe, and they will be fully built up. So that's 26.8, right? That was 4 dodges, or was that only 3? Because I guess the Masu did heal there, but I didn't count properly because I was too busy talking, right? How many? I think that is only 3 dodges, and that makes sense. We are missing a like a link that he would get with Baby, which is the, well, first off, for the missing Thirst for Conquest, 15% attack and defense. We're also missing Hatred of Saints, which is 10%, and GT, which is another 10%. So in total, that is 45% or 35% attack that we're missing from links just right here. They do have Kamehameha though, which is, I believe, 10% if I'm not mistaken. Let's dodge this one, buddy. You got this, right? Got this dodge. Yep, W dodge right there. And again, it's still 90%, so okay. Looking pretty nice. And then Baby will float one of them around to this rotation, and he should be here by turn 5. Then we'll just use the active skill. Omega's domain, or not domain, Omega's intro won't be up anymore, but that should be okay. So, I mean, I guess we'll still show turn 3, but let's try to get to turn 5 as well. Alright, so again, we could use the active here, but I'm gonna hold off on it. We actually have Golden Freeze's active we could use. We could just wipe Zamasu out right here, which I think would be a good idea. I could definitely see like wiping Zamasu out here. Let's just use this. Might as well, right? Not really a big point. That does buff Goku Black. I forgot it's an AoE. It's fine. I think if I bring down this, then Int Orbs might connect. They do. Okay. So what, we have 2.2 mil defense. I mean, this should be very close to full healing us. Goku Black over there is not gonna get full key, unfortunately. Does it get anything at 18 key specifically? Only attack, but it's not really the biggest deal. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just give you these and bring down those physical orbs for a mega. But I mean, that was a full heal right there. And we could also see, again, he dodged, so he launched an additional super. We'll see if that's permanent, because then otherwise he would only do 2 attacks in total. Of course, I guess if he gets, there's the scenario that he gets 2 attacks and then gets the hidden potential system, but I mean, we wouldn't really know for sure. Obviously, Golden Frieza has his full reduction plus guard. He's not taking damage here. Oh, he took a little bit of damage. Okay, you know, he was under the HP threshold, but still. From here, Goku, at least Goku Black and stuff, they're not supering Rose at the end. I think Rose could potentially take a bit of damage there, even with the extra support, but it should be fine. And Baby's coming over here next turn, so it should be good. Worst case scenario, I'll use the Sensu Bean. I don't want to, but that's just worst case scenario here. So what, that's a 38 million attack stat without Baby's extra support or anything like that, and we did wipe out Zamasu here pretty much. Okay, so that was the great chance additional. I think that the extra additional doesn't activate here. I think that was the hidden potential one, because from what I understand how things would work is the guaranteed additional would activate first, and then the additional with the great chance would activate second. So what I think we got there was a hidden potential system super, which is fine. We still got multi-turn stack right there. 30k from normals. Okay. Hopefully we get to the next turn. It really does depend, but so what does this rotation look like after this Baby transforms? Actually, we're gonna have to sit through both Babies transforming, I think, because of how this works specifically. It really sucks that this is not voiced. That's very unfortunate that they are like, yeah, no, actually, we're not gonna have this voiced. We hate you, actually. I'm pretty sure Omega would be best to eat this in slot 1 as well. I want to heal, so that's also unfortunate, but Omega would definitely be the best character to just eat this. We'll get these S tier key spheres, and then Rose, you should be fine, right? I mean, he took a lot of damage last time from that first attack, so it's a little scary. If I want to show if Rose dies here. Because the thing about this guy is he's going to instantly super us. We'll take a lot of damage. Rose might die to the AoE here. Just because... I mean... Might. I don't know for sure. He does have Omega support now. We're under the HP threshold. I mean, Baby doesn't dodge either. Oh, wait, does he break the AoE? I can't tell if he broke the AoE or not. I was not paying attention. I forgot Omega has an action break, guys, right? Don't forget about that. He did break the AoE. Okay, we should be good. Rose post super should be fine. Okay, cool. But Goku Black's gonna be heavily built up. Guess what though, chat? You already know what I was gonna say. Guaranteed dodge active skill that we saved for turn 5 right there. So Goku Black might be dead here. No, he's definitely not gonna die here. He's definitely not gonna die here. With this in mind, we'll use the active skill, place them in slot 1. They'll get the extra damage buff. They also do debuff. On their 18 key super attack, they greatly lower attack. And their 12 key super attack, they lower attack normally. They could do multiple of these within the turn. Woo! Okay. Yeah, if that was post super, so I think if the AoE was not broken by Omega, we would have died there. We also have the defense support from Omega here too. Omega's intro is run out, so there's no more attack support there. But we still do have Baby's attack support as well. So we should be looking good. We'll just put you right there so you can dodge and get the additional super. Let's use their active skill and let's see, I guess, how cool it looks. Sure. I mean, just kind of them like aura farming pretty much right there. We'll grab these Inkeysters. This should heal us all the way to full. Yeah, 2.5 mil defense right there. I think we're looking pretty good. I want to see what damage they do. We'll put Golden Frieza at the end there. Golden Frieza could potentially just get demolished at the end. I mean, Golden Frieza's good. 80% reduction still. It's just Goku Black's fully built up. But we're going to see, I mean, we have debuffs there. Does Baby debuff? I know he stacks. I forget if he debuffs on his, no, he doesn't. I wish Baby debuffed. That would be really nice. We'll just, let you get these, and we're going to guarantee dodge here. 100% chance to dodge. I could have put them at the end, but I want to see them dodge and get some extra attacks in. At the end, it's their showcase, right? So we have a 49 million attack set. This is without Omega support. Imagine a turn with them fully built up and Omega support. That should be a very, very high attack stat. And we're starting to debuff here. So, what? 50 mil to 240 mils, basically? Wait, was that 31 or 39 mil? There was 31 mil. Never mind. I can't read, I guess. And here's the hidden potential system with another debuff. So, I mean, they could do a 50 mil into 330 mil attack stats. They're supporting here. They have guaranteed dodge on this turn. They're giving Baby a lot of links. I mean, looks pretty good to me. I think Golden Frieza does die here. And again, on this turn, if we prioritize actually winning, I would have just put them in the last slot and we would have guaranteed dodge the super attack. I just wanted to see their attack stat just because it looks nice and fancy. I mean, I guess with 80% damage reduction, Golden Frieza could potentially live this still because he's also debuffing, right? There's a lot of debuffs going on. Omega debuffs this guy. Golden Frieza's 12 key debuffs, but I guess he didn't get it. I guess that's because he's at a certain HP threshold. I forget what Golden Frieza does sometimes, man. Like, there's some of these characters, they just do like 16 billion things, right? Let's see here. Do we die? Yeah, we do. Okay, it is what it is. I mean, again, this is just a quick little look at them in the hardest event. I think that will translate very well to every other fights. The Gohan and Goten, like, hybrids fight with Trunks there as well, of course. That fight, they could still be good in. They can't sit in slot 1 there, but they'll be able to have the guaranteed dodge against Goten and Trunks' super, which is pretty useful. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, again, they will have. Again, just a character that on turn 1 has 100/90% chance to dodge, then turn 2, they'll have guaranteed dodge, and they do very, like, I think for, in comparison to a lot of other characters that have released recently, they actually do pretty good damage, I would say, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, we take a look at some of the other recent characters. Like, this is a character, this is what I wanted, like, STR Broly to do. And STR Broly is a super easy, but still, this is what I wanted, like, Wrathful Broly to be like, I think, for that movie bosses team would have been really, really nice. This guy is pretty good. I think they did a great job. So we'll try out the full Crota Body Mind team, but like, again, they only need one Crota Body Mind ally. So if you're running the baby team, this character does just fit on the team because you'll have both babies on the team. You have Goku Black and Zamasu on the team. You have the AGL Goku Black, which is still pretty good as well. Like, there are some nice options on Crota Body and Mind right now. There's also, what's it called? I guess if you run in Janemba, and Janemba is a decent option still. There's some EZAs I think upcoming for this team, like AGL base from Goku Black, into Majin Vegeta, Metal Cooler, STR Goku Black, Super EZA. Like, there's a lot, but appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.